The temperature's outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Glendale. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. The run up the middle. It's Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tackled there by Matt Wilson. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got room to roam. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not
and he is gone! 74 yards! Touchdown, Arizona! Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but if come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and as we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, there he is, right among the best in the league. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks, first down.
They run with Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. That one swung out wide to Walker. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Darnold. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Okay, ready?
Browning to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8. And the Seahawks
Browning to throw on 2nd down. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Now 2nd and 6.
They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Ready?
Browning to the air once more. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Off the bootleg, it's Browning. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Nakobe Dean.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again is Browning. Oh! And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Okay, break.
That's It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Let's
third
go.
and 3.
Throwing again, it's Browning. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Arizona. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he will get into the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. We'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
That's another.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now.
32-yard line.
6, ready.
They'll run. Here's Benson. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A loss of 2. Brings up third and 10.
To the air, Browning here on third down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll run for it with Charbonnet. First down and more inside the 15. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
Cardinals first down.
On first and 10, here's Browning. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Second and 5. From the gun, here's Browning. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Throwing, Darnold. Smith and Jigba has it on out route. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
The throw again is Darnold. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt.
And it's 4th down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, go!
On 1st down, Browning moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Browning. This one complete right side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the double. Ready, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down. Browning. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
Ready, break.
Cardinals, 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 50.
Here again, Browning. Rolling right, it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Browning from the gun. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up.
Get it.
On 2nd down, it's Browning. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 9 yards.
Ready. Let's go.
Browning to throw on 2nd down. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Browning. Quickly to the outside and complete. The Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 3rd and 2, here is Browning. And that is incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Carty's kick is good. And the Cardinals going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It leads to second.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they found themselves out in front.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. He will convert. 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At his 48-yard line.
Throwing, Browning. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early.
Hold the ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check. Let's go now. Hey, 18, ready.
A run with Benson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Browning. Rolling right. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Get it.
Throwing now. Browning. And he's into the end zone yet again. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Carty now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Barner. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Now Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. In motion is Barner. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Darnold again.
First down.
That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his third touchdown catch this year. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On first and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, here's Browning. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Browning. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check. Street. Those streets.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cowboy 8.
Operating out of the gun, it's Browning.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Shaheed in motion. On first and 10, here's Darnold. This pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Darnold now to throw. Shaheed with the catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 48-yard line. Here is 2nd down and 2.
At their 48-yard line.
Here's Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
They'll go play action with Darnold. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Darnold to throw. Pass is completed to Kupp. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
Throwing, Darnold taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Game on. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and inches.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Browning. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
Browning from the gun. finding room at midfield. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Cardinals
Throwing again, it's Browning. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Second and 3.
Let's go now.
Browning to the air once more. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looking to throw again is Browning. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Here we go. Here we go.
The air again. Browning. And he will score again. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Arizona. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point from Harding is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Darnold to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the left. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Now on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31.
To throw again is Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Darnold. Over into the flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. Once the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Huh. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward. So it's a win for the Cardinals, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every